You were listening to chartingwealth.com for Thursday, the 20th of July, 2017. We have so much to tell you today. First, the Bitcoin training is ready. There will be a link in the email going out to all of the daily market review subscribers. If you are not subscribed, you need to get subscribed today. We'll send it out one more time tomorrow. So how do you subscribe? You simply go to chartingwealth.com for free sign up. All you do is put in your first name, your email address, and you will begin receiving our daily market reviews. As an added bonus, besides the daily market worksheet, weekly market worksheet, how to read a stock chart video, and the layout that we use at freestockcharts.com, you will also receive a link to the video of how to read a Bitcoin chart. You'll also receive a link to our Bitcoin chart, which you will get for free at freestockcharts.com with instructions on how to set it up. So please, if you're not already a member, if you are, you're going to get this with your daily email. It's there in the email that you're listening to right now. If you're listening on YouTube, of course, you need to be a subscriber at at chartingwealth.com. We'll make sure you get free stock charts for free, but go to chartingwealth.com, sign up. All the folks that are listening to us via the email, it's right there in your email. Those who sign up today on Thursday, when we send out the Friday weekly or the Friday daily chart review, you will get a link to the Bitcoin, how to read a Bitcoin chart, plus the free chart. So make sure you are subscribed. Let's jump right into the charts today. We see the S&P 500 up about 0.5%. The Qs also up about 0.5%. Bonds barely up. Gold down just a little bit, 0.05%. Let's jump into the S&P 500. What do we see going on? Well, the market is reaching new highs. It just is a market that won't stay down. It'll keep tapped down for a couple of weeks and then starts moving up again. How long will it move up? Don't know yet. Don't have a crossover yet. Again, we do have the derivative oscillators positive, but we don't yet have a crossover on the PPO. If that occurs, we will of course move our gold weekly market crossover line over. Those of you who've subscribed to our text notification, you text the number 33222. You text to that number, you text the word charting wealth. You want instructions on how to do that. Again, if you subscribed to our daily market review, you have the instructions on how to do that. And that is, again, another free service from your friends here at Charting Wealth. So what do we see going on? Well, the S&P's trying to get there. It's not there yet. We will see if this continues. Of course, the two-day chart's already crossed over, going up. What's going up on the Q? Going on with the Qs, it's going up 0.59%. We also have a two-day crossover. Weekly has not crossed yet, not nearly as strong an up movement as far as our chart indicators go on the Q. Still in the negative on the derivative oscillator, unlike the S&P 500, and not as close as the S&P 500 is to a crossover going up. Continue to watch. Two-day, of course, like we said, has already gone over. Let's keep moving through these charts. What's going on TLT, the 20-year bond fund? It is still in a confirmed up move. We have the likes of a doji, which means indecision as far as will it keep going down or not. We're in a confirmed up move on the weekly chart. Two-day chart up until this point has been on a confirmed down move. It is trying to get there. It's flat at this point as far as the PPO goes. Derivative oscillators losing downward energy. We'll see if by the end of the week we have a crossover going up. Not that likely, but could occur if there's enough strong movement. And again, when that two-day chart rotates over, we'll be looking for every reason to jump in since the weekly's already moving up. So keep an eye on things on TLT. Now, lastly, let's go to gold. I got an interesting comment about how much folks love that 4-hour gold chart. But let's look at the weekly first. Weekly still down, crossed over going down back on the week ending the 30th of June. So it is confirmed down on the weekly. Two-day chart is getting close to crossing over, going up, but still confirmed down. Of course, broke through all the way back on the 14th, the two-day candle ending on the 14th, broke through the two-day trend line. But when we look at that prescient 4-hour chart, it's beautiful, baby. Isn't it gorgeous? If you would have jumped in when it crossed over, or we'll say after it crossed over and that candle closed at the opening of the next chart, sometime in the afternoon on the 12th of July, the opening 115.79, wherever you jumped in there, beautiful, all the way up to 118. Now do pay attention, it is getting flat up there on top. So for the last 2 days, we've pretty much zeroed out somewhere in the neighborhood of we've topped out about 118.25. So just be careful. Did punch through the weekly trend line. So just keep your eye on that 4-hour chart for all of you gold bugs that love to practice trade gold. Folks, that's where we are at the end of the day on Thursday as we go into Friday again. It's the summer doldrums. Don't get upset. This is the way it always is in the summertime. Tends to be less volume, tends to be more herky-jerky, much harder to trade. But my friends, the fall-winter trading zone is coming, and it was good to us this last year. Continue to follow these charts with us every day. Tell us, too, what you think about that Bitcoin training that we did. Again, Bitcoin is interesting. Hopefully a derivatives market will be formed in the near future, and it'll be a little more stable and easier to trade, maybe puts and calls, all sorts of things where you can hedge your bets with it. Again, thank you so much. Would love to hear your thoughts and stories about that chart. And we always love to hear from you. Write us cw@chartingwealth.com, and be sure, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe so you get all the benefits. And we will be offering to subscribers in the near future that quarterly chart training again. We got so many comments about how helpful that was. Thank you so much, my friends. God bless. All the best from the team here at chartingwealth.com.